Good morning, everyone. At the time I filmed this, it is morning, and I like to say good morning, but I'm not going to stop that. I was saying that I was going to stop that in one of my other episodes because people watch it any time of the day, but it is currently, it's currently 8:18 a.m., and I, to be honest, filmed episode 7. I realized that when I go like this, my hands come out of frame, so it looks weird. So I'm gonna stop doing that. But to be honest, I filmed episode 7 before, and I had this idea, and it was really good. But it didn't play out in the way I thought it in my head, and it was at the point where I was like so needing an episode 7 that I was like, it's the best I could do, right? And I didn't really like it. I was like, bruh, like this is not gonna work, but I needed it. I need an episode, so it's gonna go out, and maybe it's just me thinking it's awful, but it was really awful, and I slept on it, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. And it actually had a little mindset boost with my Aunt Natalie. Shout out to her, because that literally, I love that every single day that I can do it, and I'm really mad that I still slept through my alarm Friday of last week, but I won't do that again because I'm really mad at myself for doing that. And yeah, it's worth it every single day, and today was just especially like so good today. So, and that inspired me to be like, you know what, there we go, there's a better way to talk about the same exact topic and still get the same message across, but like it wasn't as boring. Like if I watch my own videos and I'm bored out of my mind, then I know it's bad, right? But I just like in the moment, like yesterday, I was like, no, I just need something out, and no, I just decided, no, we're not doing that. So here I am, episode 7. It is about mindset and the importance of a positive mindset, and yeah. So now I vibe with this, right? I vibe with this episode. I'm super happy. I'm in a super good mood. Not gonna lie. My bed was so comfy this morning. I was like, do I really need to wake up this morning? Do I really need to get up out of bed right now? Like, can I just miss another day of the mindset boost? And I was like, no, you know what? Because she's gonna make an announcement, and I really need to know what it is. I'm really excited, right? And it was a really good announcement, and I'll actually put the link down in the description for the thing she announced, because, like, literally, like, bro, I'm so excited. But like, I'm just in such a good mood right now that I'm practically speechless. Probably, I was thinking that like my good mood would like translate well into this video, but I think now I'm just like so excited that like I don't know what to say. But mindset, okay. In the mindset boost, we were talking about like what recharges you and blah 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 and stuff like that. And I don't mean like blah 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 like it wasn't important. I mean like it's a lot of stuff, and I don't want to like bore you, and like you know, like it's cool. It was really cool. It's just like you have to be there, you know. And so basically we talked about that stuff, and that was when it hit me. I was like, you know what, like what I was talking about, what I was trying to convey did not come across yesterday when I filmed it, but now that I have like new words in my brain to like kind of get the same message across, it's gonna work today. So like we were talking about like what recharges you, right? And like being aware of what media you consume and things like that. And I love that, right? Like that was the whole, like yesterday when I filmed, like that was what I was trying to get across. I was like, you need to be aware of what you do and what you engage in, but that just like wasn't coming across. And I was like, you know what, like it's the best I could do. But again, like I said, I didn't vibe with it, but now I vibe with this. So I talked about the news a lot, and true that, you know, like I'm all about being informed. I'm informed myself, but I always read one fun story. Like the last fun story that I looked at when the last time I like really looked into the news, I make a thing, basically what I'm trying to say is I make a thing where like I'll read like the important stuff that I want to stay informed on, but I always like finish it off with like a happy, like good news story, right? And this wasn't, I don't think this one would be like super happy, but it was really funny. And apparently this kid like got into an argument with his mom, and he lives in Utah, right? So he's like, you know, he's like 5 years old. So he literally, you know, like got in the car and was trying to drive to California to buy like a Lamborghini because his mom wouldn't buy him a sports car. So he's like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna drive there myself. He literally was pulled over, and I was like, that's hilarious. But then it's a lot to unpack too. It's like, why was a kid left alone for that long to be able to like get into a car and like actually drive the car when they're only 5 years old? And you know, it's a lot of, just a lot to unpack. You know, I was like, oh, that's really funny, but then I sat with it for a little bit and I was like, you know what, that's really messed up. But at the same time, it's funny because it's like, oh, like a 5-year-old driving a car, but like without like the negativity, like that's dangerous. But like, you know what I mean? Like I just read it and I was like, oh, that's funny, like, you know, but it's a lot to unpack. But yeah, that was what I finished with, and that was like the last time I like really look at the news. Like I stay informed. Like I see on my phone like the widget, whatever it's called, like Apple News Spotlight, whatever. Like I see the headlines and I'm like, you know what, like, and I like stay up to date with like that stuff, but I don't actually like read it because that's just not my time and energy. That's not what I want to focus on. So yeah, and it was really interesting, you know, how like, not only thing where it's like be careful of what you engage in, but like what recharges you. Because like I feel like what I was trying to say, because I was trying to talk about like mental health and things like that yesterday, and what I wanted to say was like, you know, like you have to be aware of what you engage in. Because for me, when I was depressed and I was like, what do I do? Like I don't want to do anything, and I don't want to talk to anybody, because then they're going to give me the answer I don't want to hear, which is, here's something you can fix it. And I'm just like in a mood where I'm like, I don't want to fix it, right? Like, trust me, I've been there when I'm so depressed. I'm like, yeah, like I don't want to talk to anybody because I know that they're going to give me something to do to fix it, and I don't really want to fix it. You know, when you're like at that point where you're like, you know, like this is just my new normal, like that's messed up, like that shouldn't be your new normal. And I was there, I was like, this is my new normal. But like, no, I like obviously fixed my mindset like immensely, and it took a lot of work. But you just be aware of what you engage in, because like what I started doing is I set up a schedule for myself. One thing that is highly recommended that I still do to this freaking day, I do all these things that I did when I was depressed to this freaking day that like helps me with my mindset, even to this day when I'm not depressed at all, when I'm not like worried about being in a bad mindset, in a sense of like getting into a really bad headspace and like posing either a danger to myself, being rude to others, right? Like I still do this stuff. Like I still get up every single day and shower. I still get up every single day and get dressed like so, and I'm actually wearing head to toe, like, I don't know, oh no, you can't see it, you can just, I can't, we're not gonna do that. No, it's not gonna work, we're not gonna do that. Anyway, yeah, so it's sprinkling outside kind of, and but I'm under this thing, so it's not that bad. But yesterday was a really nice day yesterday, and I'm kind of sad that it wasn't as nice, but for the background, but it's still nice. You can see the bird feeder. I don't know if you've seen any hummingbirds behind me, but if you look, ooh, over there, you might be seeing hummingbirds as I talk, which is really cool if you're like into that, like birds and stuff. Like, boom, right there. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, but basically, like, I still get up every day and I shower. I still get up every day and dress like I'm going somewhere, because the biggest thing for me was when I was depressed, I was like, you know, like, I don't know what to do, right? Like, even if like on the weekends, if I'm not going anywhere, then like I don't feel like my day has a purpose, right? But, like, basically you're training your brain to like subconsciously to understand that your life, your day, your whole life has a purpose. Whether you're going somewhere and doing something on a weekday or it's a weekend, your day always has a purpose, because you get dressed like you are going somewhere and you are doing something important and you are going to see people, right? Like, I don't know why, like, that's a thing, but like I was like, psh, like I'll try anything, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Bro, I was shook. I'm still shook to this day, okay? Like, I'm shocked that it actually works. But literally, like, because you associate, like, this type of clothing or whatever you wear to go, you know, be ready for your day, you know, to like go to work, or maybe it's not like, maybe going to work because you work in an office and you gotta like put a button down on, like you don't want to do that, it's boring, and you're not gonna like put on jeans on a Saturday. Like I get that, but like I'm comfortable right now. Like I love these. I wear a polo shirt like pretty much every day when I go to school or when I go to work and stuff like that. So even though in quarantine I'm not going anywhere, I still dress like this because again it subconsciously engages my brain in a way that makes me think, oh, my day has a purpose, because I'm dressed like I would usually do. Like I would usually, if I had a purpose for my day, like if I was going somewhere, this is how I would dress. So, yeah. So like basically just like find something that like you would actually wear like out to the grocery store to like look nice, maybe, or like look nice at like like school or work or whatever, but not like putting a button down on and a tie. Like I'm not asking you to like dress to the nines for a Saturday, but I'm just saying like find a way to subconsciously like remind your brain, oh, my day has purpose. Changed my life, man. Another thing I do is I work out every day or every other day, depending on what workout I do, because some days I need rest days. And I was looking for a new workout because I was like really unmotivated, and I was like, bro, like I'm working out every day and like I'm getting bored with this. Like I'm not like I feel great afterwards, but it's just in the moment when I'm like working out and I'm doing these things, like I don't feel the same like motivation to do things because I'm just doing the same thing every single day. I need to switch it up, right? That's another thing. Like you can work out every day, you can do something every day, but like you need to engage in different ways, because like that's like my main thing in quarantine is work out and like read books and like just educate myself in whatever way I can, improve myself in whatever ways that I can while I'm sitting here with all this free time, right? And so I found this like old live of David Goggins on YouTube, and like literally this YouTube channel posted it, and it's just like literally like a 45-minute guided workout. And if you just want to feel like, I felt like obliterated afterwards, like I was like dead. It was like so invigorating, but I was just like, bro, like I just like what even, right? Like David Goggins is so fit, dude. It's crazy. Like I don't know how he does it, because I was just like gone yesterday. I was like, I couldn't, like I literally was like not, like I couldn't do, like there were points where like my body would get tired and I'd have to like skip parts of the rest of the exercise because I just couldn't do all of it, and that's fine, like I was totally okay with that. And I feel like as I improve and as I get more fit and get more to that fitness level, I'll be able to engage more with that guided workout, and I'm excited to see that. See, that's another mindset thing. Like if I was in like the mindset that I used to be in, I would be like, I can't do all of it, so it's not even worth doing it, right? I'd be like really mad at myself that I wasn't at that fitness level that I could engage with the guided workout completely and at the level that I aspired to be at. Like if I wasn't right there right then, I'd be like, no, I can't do it. It's not for me, right? No, it's not. It is for me. I just have to work at it to get to that level, because David Goggins is so freaking like perfect. Like not perfect, but I can't even find the words. But like he's so like fit. He's so healthy, right? In terms of like he just like is like the epitome of like fitness, right? Like that's more or less, right? Like I can't really find the words. Right, like I don't want somebody to be like, he's not the epitome of fitness, like this guy is, right? Like I don't know what it is for you, but like he's really fit, right? So like, and I'm nowhere near him where David Goggins is, so of course I'm not gonna be able to completely keep up with David Goggins, right? Like, no, right? Like, it's not gonna happen. And like I said, like if I was where I was in the past, I would be like, no, it's not for me. Like if I can't immediately be where I'm supposed to be right now, like if I can't keep up with David Goggins right now, then it's not for me. I'm just gonna give up. There's no point. But no, instead I'm like, hey, like I can't keep up right now, but like eventually Like if I keep doing this, if I, set a goal to continue to do this guided workout and, follow what David Goggins does and try to, be the best I can be, without, setting any unrealistic or unhealthy, expectations for myself, I'm really excited to see how I improve, right? It's like you can only go up, right? Like I can only go down if I give up, right? I can only go up if I keep doing it, right? Like there's no way that when I'm working out, when I continue to work out, there's no way that I'm just gonna stop, there's no way that I could be worse. There's no way that I could go back to square one if I keep going. Like it doesn't matter how long it takes me. Like I posted a quote yesterday, the day before, recently, and it said, it does not matter how fast or slow you go, it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop, right? So it doesn't matter if it takes me 2 years to be peak David Goggins. I can keep up with him. It's amazing. It doesn't matter, right? I'm still going to be at a good fitness level, right? Even if I don't, and even if I never get to the point where I could keep up with David Goggins, to the T, right? Exactly, same level as David Goggins. Maybe I never get to that, but maybe I still get to a really high fitness level because of the commitment that I made to trying my best and engaging with that guided workout on YouTube that I happened to find. And yes, I am still sore from yesterday. And yes, I'm going to do it today again. Fortunately, it is kind of wet outside, so I'm kind of thinking of doing it in my room on my yoga mat. But I can still do it. It's literally no equipment. It's great, right? Love it. But I literally felt obliterated yesterday. And rather than giving up, I thought, hey, I'm just gonna improve if I keep committed to this. That's a whole different mindset than I had previously, and it is amazing to kind of just stop sometimes and think man, then just think back, right? So when people are oh, I'm so depressed, and it's genuine, it's not oh, I'm so depressed, haha, literally people are I don't know what to do, and I'm in a really bad mood and I don't know what to do. My advice to you is give your day a purpose, shower and put on clothes that make you that you would wear out in public, at school or at work or whatever it is for you, that you can still be comfortable, but you still are dressed you're going to go see someone or do something, And what I don't recommend, even though people are doing this and it's haha funny because Zoom calls, the thing where people are dressing only with their shirts and then for their pants they're wearing sweatpants. Don't do that. I'm gonna be real with you, that would mess me up, because for me it's I need to have my entire outfit. So I was trying to show you my shorts because I actually have nice shorts on, and I'm completely fully dressed, nice. But I'm sure you believe me, okay? The thing is that people when they just wear sweatpants and they only have a shirt on, for me that's incomplete, and I still feel lazy because I'm wearing sweatpants. I don't know if that's just me, but I don't recommend that. I don't recommend only wearing a nice shirt and then wearing sweatpants. I don't know, that just feels incomplete to me, and that does not engage my subconscious to give me a sense of purpose. You wouldn't dress like that in reality, would you? That's my point. You wouldn't dress like that to go to the store. You wouldn't wear a button down to look nice on your Zoom call, and then you would leave with your button down or polo shirt or blouse, I don't know, and then just wear sweatpants and just leave the house to go to the grocery store. You would not do that. That's no, that's an incomplete outfit. That's what I'm trying to say. That's an incomplete outfit. So don't dress like that if you're trying to engage your subconscious to be oh, my day has a purpose now, right? And if you're so depressed that I don't want to shower, I don't want to do anything, I know this is gonna fix it, like I talked about previously, where you're like, I just don't want to do anything. Like, I don't care if it's gonna fix it. Like, I don't care, right? I've been there, trust me. Start simple, right? Maybe you're like, I don't even want to shower. Like, I don't, like, no. Put on a different shirt. Put on like different sweatpants. Like, I don't know, like put on different clothes. Like, don't wear the same thing 3 days in a row. Just challenge yourself. I promise you. Like, baby steps, guys. Okay. Like, cause I know that, you know, when you're so depressed and you like spill a cup of water and you're like, man, I can't even hold a cup of water right? Like, I know, I've been there. Okay. So I'm not asking you to like suddenly like go from like sweatpants and not showering for a week to like polo shirt, showering every day, working out every day. Like, that's not realistic. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is just like baby steps. Like, maybe you're like, oh, I've worn the same pajamas for like 3 days. Okay, change it up. Don't, maybe you're like not ready to shower, but at least put some clean clothes on. You know, and then be like, oh, like, and I want you, when you do something like this, whether you're like in the space where you're like, I can only put on different sweatpants today, or maybe you're like more like, maybe you're a level above that and you're like, oh, like, I'll, you know, like, I'll put on like, I'll shower and put on some like I don't know, real clothes, you know. And then like, I want you, whatever level you're at, to like look at it and be like, how do I feel right now? Don't I feel better? Like, maybe I put on some new sweatpants and I'm not wearing the same sweatpants that I've been wearing for like 3 days now, and I finally put on some new sweatpants. It's not a lot, but it's a baby step, and I feel so much better, right? Like, I want you to look at that. I want you to be like, what is the difference between, you know, how I felt when I was wearing the same exact sweatpants, pajamas, whatever, for like 3 days, 4 days, and then when I finally changed it and at least put some new clothes on. Maybe I didn't shower, maybe I didn't, you know, do this or that, but at least I put on some clean clothes. Like, what's the difference in my mood? Well, how do I feel? I want you to recognize that. And another thing is like gratitude. So what is it that you're grateful for? What is it that you're grateful for, right? Like what's one good thing? Like, in the mindset boost thing, we did something with gratitude, and, you know, like, it was like, for me, it was like, that's simple, but, you know, it still made me feel good, right? Like, I was like, really, we're gonna do some gratitude exercise. Like I have to do this all the time. Like, I don't even stress about it. Like, I got this, right? Like, I'm not even like, what is this gonna do for me? I do this all the time. Like, I trust me, you know, like, I'm a motivational speaker, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll change your life. And sometimes, you know, you get tired, and you're like I said, like, I'm like, gratitude exercise? I do this all the time. What is it gonna do for me? Like, nothing. You know, like, I was in a mood, right, for a second. I was like, bro, like, this is not gonna help me, because I do this all the time. Like, but like, you know, like, I'll do it, I'll participate anyway, because, you know, I should, and that's what she's asking us to do, so I'll do it. I still was like, yeah, like, I said, like, that I was grateful that I woke up in a really good mood, and I'm excited to work out today. It was really freaking simple, and I work out every day, and I still am gonna work out whether I'm happy to do it or not, because it's important to me, and it makes me feel good because of endorphins that are released, and that makes me happy, literally, scientifically, with chemicals in my brain. So I know that I'm gonna work out whether I'm like super excited to do it or not. But, you know, like, I still felt like, oh yeah, like, I am grateful that I woke up in a good mood this morning. Oh yeah, I am super excited to work out today. Like, yeah, right? And I was like, man, like, I was in a slightly better mood just because I typed it out in a freaking Zoom meeting chat. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, I went from like, don't even make me do this, because I do this all the time. Why do I need to do it? And then I did it, and I was like, man, like, I'm so glad I did it, because I'm actually like, that's right, I'm so excited. That's right. That's right. You know, like literally, like, and I'm like, a lot of people are not like my age in that example. I'm gonna be real. Like, I feel like and that's another thing. Like, a lot of people that I don't necessarily like, that are not really close to my age, that are older than me, that are in a completely different, you know, like, life path than me. Not necessarily life path, but I mean, like, they're in real estate. I'm not in real estate, but it's open to everybody, and it's like there are moments where I'm like, I don't know what this means, but you know, I'm just here to like be like a sponge. I'm here to learn, right? And again, that's a mindset thing. Like, I could be like, oh, like it's all people for real estate. I don't need to be there. You know, like nothing for me. Like, yeah, there's some mindset stuff that applies to everybody, but there's so much, you know, this and that, and like stuff with examples that I don't really fully understand, and I don't, you know, like why even bother, right? And like I'm excited to see how much I know about real estate that I didn't really intend to learn not at the end of it, because I don't know, it's not going to end, but like just over time I think it's going to be really interesting to see like what I learned from it. Again, mindset thing, rather than being like, oh, I don't understand it, so it's not for me, or oh, it's not, you know, it's mainly like a lot of people in real estate in that group, so there's going to be a lot of real estate examples and real estate, you know, things tied to real estate that I don't understand yet. So you know, even how I said understand yet, you see that? Understand yet, rather than saying I don't understand, I said I don't understand yet. Literally, that was like just like natural to me. Like there's gonna be so many moments in this video where I'm gonna be like, oh, like look at that, where I'm like not even like realizing how I'm really talking, but now because I'm talking about mindset and like things that you can do to engage with your brain in a way that helps you, I feel like I'm gonna be super annoying and do that. But it's not annoying, I guess. That's a bad thing to say. Again, I'm changing my, you know, vocabulary because that's a negative thing. I don't want that in my head. I think it's just like I'm just gonna start like just a lot of digression, a lot of tangents going on. But yeah, again, I said understand yet. I didn't say I don't understand. You know. See, like the connotation between I don't understand and I don't understand yet is vastly different, because I don't understand yet shows that you're still willing to work at it, and if you talk to yourself like that, if you just subconsciously like train your brain to do that, like I just did without even thinking about it, change your life, I promise you. And it's almost like it's 27 minutes now, and I don't want to bore you any longer. If you're bored, I'm sorry, but if you really enjoyed this video, I'm very happy. And if you want to, I realized I kind of just went off and I had this idea, but then I just like went off and talked about the mindset group boost thing with my Aunt Natalie like the entire time. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I kind of just don't really cut these or don't really edit them, because I feel like a lot of people are craving like that, like person-to-person reaction, or the person-to-person like experience, I guess, not reaction. That's the wrong word, but I just like that experience, and I want to have that in a video where it's like uncut and you just kind of see me talk and like do stuff, because I feel like it's great to like watch videos, but when you can see that they're edited and like nice and like all that, it's great, but like you don't get the same exact experience. So I hope you don't mind that they're uncut, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will have the link in the description. I won't go like this like crazy, but I'll go slower, because that's really exciting in the beginning. But I will have the link in the description for her website to go and sign up. And if you go and sign up, if you just put my name down for that I referred you, so Lee, L-E-E, and then of course, you know, my last name is Ishii, I-S-H-I-I. If you want to put my last name, you can, but you don't have to. Like, she knows who I am. Like, again, the link is in the description if you want to come join the Mindset Boost. It is open to everybody. I'm probably the youngest person in there, I would assume. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But I'm gonna post it like everywhere that I can. It's gonna be in link in the description. It's gonna be there. Like, if you look at it and you're like, yo, like, I looked at it and I like bought it. It's like so great. Like, let me know. I'm really excited, because this is something that I really want to share, and it's not just because, you know, she's my aunt and I love her and like I want to support her, but I like really believe in this, and obviously I'm engaged with this, you know, Mindset Boost like every single day.